It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you.
Kevin and Arline, marriage is the most important of all earthly relationships. It should be entered into reverently, thoughtfully, and with full understanding of its sacred nature. Your marriage must stand by the strength of your love and the power of faith in each other and in God. Just as two threads woven in opposite directions will form a beautiful tapestry, so too your two lives, when merged together, will form a beautiful marriage. From 1 Corinthians, patient and kind, never jealous or envious, never boastful or proud. Love is never haughty or selfish or rude. Love does not Love is not irritable or touchy. Love does not hold grudges and will hardly notice when others do it wrong. Love is never glad about injustice, but rejoices whenever truth wins out. If you love someone, you will be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You will always believe in them, always expect the best in them, and will always stand your ground in defending them. Please face each other, hold hands, and repeat after me. I, Kevin, take you, Arline, to be my wife.
I, Kevin, take you, Arline, to be my wife.
My partner in life,
My partner in life,
and my one true love.
my one true love.
I will cherish your friendship
I will cherish your friendship.
and love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Love you faithfully through the best and the worst,
I will love you faithfully through the best and the worst,
through the difficult and the easy.
through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold,
As I have given you my hand to hold,
so I give you my life to keep.
so I give you my life.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I, Arline, take you, Kevin, to be my husband,
I, Arline, take you, Kevin, to be my husband,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I will cherish your friendship
I will cherish your friendship
and love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
and love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will love you faithfully through the best and the worst,
I will love you faithfully through the best and the worst,
through the difficult and the easy.
through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold,
As I have given you my hand to hold,
so I give you my life to keep.
so I give you my life to keep.
So help me God.
So help me God.
From John 4:7 through 12. Dear friends, let us continue to love one another, for love comes from God. Anyone who loves is born of God and knows God. But anyone who does not love does not know God, for God is love. God showed us how much He loved us by sending His only Son into the world so that we may have eternal life through Him. This is real love. It is not that we loved God, but that He loved us and sent His Son as a sacrifice to take away our sins. Dear friends, Since God loved us that much, we surely ought to love each other. No one has ever seen God, but if we love each other, God lives in us, and his love has been brought to full expression through us. Kevin, do you take Arline to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others, and holding only unto her until death do you part?
I do.
Arline, do you take Kevin to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others, and holding only unto him until death do you part?
Do.
The ring is a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, no giver and no receiver, for each is the giver and the receiver. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken. Who has the rings, please? Repeat after me. I, Kevin, take thee, Arline, to be my wife,
I, Kevin, take thee, Arline, to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have no
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for richer or poorer,
for richer or poor,
in joy and in sorrow,
for joy and in sorrow,
and I promise my love to you.
and I promise my love to you.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I take you as my wife,
I take you as my wife,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I do wed.
I, Arline,
I, Arline,
take thee, Kevin, to be my husband,
take thee, Kevin, to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for richer or poor,
for richer or poorer,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
and I promise my love to you.
I promise my love to you.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I take you as my husband,
I take you as my husband,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Kevin and Arline have written vows to each other that they will now share. Good job, Kevin.
Arline, when I was born, I was born with a bad heart, and I almost died. Ever since I can remember, I've always felt like I cheated death, and in return for that past, I needed to come back and give back to this world to find my purpose. I prayed numerous times, saying, Lord, give me direction. Arline, God has a sense of humor. A wise woman once told me that I needed to sow my wild oats. When we met, I was doing just that. And then something inside me said, Kevin, this is it. God had given me my purpose. It was to love you. You challenged me in ways that only you and I know. God created the first woman for the first man because he was lonely. God created the first woman out of the first man to make them one. Today, you and I really get to become one. Even though we've known us since we've met. God created us for each other. I vow to always love you, not only when it's good, but when it's rocky. I vow to always uplift you and help you realize how special you are every day. I vow to listen to your dreams, and as long as there's air in my lungs, to make them a reality. I vow never to abandon you. I will always be there for you. And have you back. I'll never leave you. I vow to stay with you in bad times and good times. To never hold anything back, no matter how hard it hurts. I vow to always swallow my pride and put you first. I vow to make you smile every day. I vow to have that relationship that we always talk about every very first second. I vow to give you all of my best. Love you.
Today, I marry my best friend without any hesitance, with anxiousness to start a new part of our life. When I first met you, I could talk to you like I knew you my whole life, like you have been around all along. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm at home. And with anyone in my family, I remember being so excited for everyone to finally meet me. But there's something which really never happened. They loved you, which made me fall in love with you. So this is why I know no matter what our love for each other will only get stronger. Whether good times or bad, I don't know where God is taking us, but I do know that we are going to get through it together. I can't promise it will be perfect, but I promise I will have to. So hold on for the rest of our life.
Let us pray. Bless their marriage, O God, as they begin their journey down the road of life together. We don't know what lies ahead as the road bends and turns, but help them make the best of whatever may come their way. Help them to continue to enjoy each other as they did when they first met. Help them to realize that nothing nor no one is perfect, and to look for the good in all things and all people, including themselves. Help them to respect each other's likes and dislikes, opinions and beliefs. Look for the greatness of the things, even though they may not always understand. Help them to learn from each other, to help each other know that by the power invested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. And I teach your bride. Mr. and Mrs. Stepler.
You are in Kevin with Polly. Polly.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna leave you hanging, bro. I got you, bro.
Congratulations, Arline. I love you.
Anybody else got something cool to say?
I love you too, Arline. We're coming to Alabama.
It looked like he won it.
That's what you can make it look.
Oh, that's a smart idea. Great picture. Thanks.
I should be making drinks or something.
That would be awesome. I'll take a few.
The bartender. I mean, I'm technically the bartender, but I don't really know where all the liquor is. I just know what the liquor I bought is.
Look pretty, Thor. If you have Slayer. That's Slayer.
Hey, Kevin, she looked real pretty for her. She looked real pretty for her. Y'all enjoy yourself. Have fun.
Find your shirt in that. I love you guys. Congratulations. Oh, I love y'all.
Yeah, we'll take some.
It's very cute. Dad, do you want me to sign? Moms and moms go first.
Moms and moms.
I didn't see nothing.
So what are we filling this up? I know.
Slay that shit. Slay that shit.
Okay, just need a second witness. How many copies? One for a frame and one for a backup.
Yes.
Picture made?
I don't know it. While they're still drinking. Come on, come on. Y'all do better than that.
Woo!
And then this is the best one. This is called Smile. Smile for the
So guys, everybody that has prepared a toast, let's go ahead and toast now, and then we're going to do our dances after that, okay?
Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. This turned out really nice. You know, despite the huge rainstorm we had for like 30 minutes. Anyways, Arline, welcome to the family. Officially. So I've gotten to know Arline over the past few years, and she's awesome. I'm glad to have her as a sister-in-law finally. Officially.
Finally!
Finally, right? Kevin, what took you so long?
Yeah, Kevin!
And Arline, you look fantastic today. Kevin, you could have at least tried. Anyway, so let's talk about Kevin a little bit. Yeah. So I've known him my whole life, 26 years. You know, he was there when I was born. He gave me my name. He named me after a certain prince from The Little Mermaid, which when I was younger I hated him for, but now that I've gotten older, I've learned it's kind of a cool name, so, you know, I'm good. And then when we were kids, interesting stuff. I remember we would lock our cat up in the cabinet. It was more Kevin's idea, I was just there.
Big brothers are always the leaders.
Yeah, and then played video games all the time, which somehow I always lost. I don't know.
How did that happen?
I don't know. How did that happen, Kevin? How did that happen? Yeah. Oh yeah. And Polly taught Kevin a lot of stuff, like getting up really early to check on Christmas presents too. And then Kevin taught me that. Oh, that didn't stick, Kevin. I'm sorry. I still sleep in on Christmas now. So.
You wait till you have kids.
Yeah, which we have one on the way. And speaking of that, you know, this year has been a really big year for the Steffler family, I have to say. Both the Steffler boys are now married. And then, and then Kevin has a nephew on the way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be a dad, so I'm excited about that, so it'll be good. But anyways, like I said, congratulations to you guys, and good luck, and have a happy marriage, guys.
Prepare a toast, so I'll just speak from the heart. I have known both of you for, I just did the math like 5 minutes ago, 7 years. And I haven't known y'all apart. Y'all have always been one. And that's how it's going to be forever. I don't know y'all without each other. We've been through some things with me and you. But... but I mean, we got through it. BFF. I'm so glad to see y'all getting married today, and I'm so glard you made me your maid of honor to It's an honor, really.
Rocked as a ball.
You did.
I tried.
No, you rocked it, girl.
As far as stories go, most of our stories include partying, so it's pretty simple. But whoever needs to step up and be mom we got each other's backs.
Yes.
Usually me, but that's fine. It's fine. But congratulations on everything. This was meant to be. Nobody here can picture y'all not together. This is gonna last forever. And I love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you too, girl.
Ooh.
I want to tell everybody when I first met Kevin.
Wait, hold on. This is a good one.
Let me tell you, when I first met Kevin, wasn't sure if I was going to like him.
Everyone thinks that.
He slid in and won my heart because he took care of this woman like crazy.
Don't cry!
Shut up! No, he did. Like, you know, the vows say sickness and health. They have been through that together already. They have been through good times and bad times, and they've got great times coming ahead. And I love them both. I love Kevin like he was my own. I love their parents. His parents did an amazing job on Kevin. Woo! Debbie, you guys did a great job. Arline, you are my soul. And I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
And I'm happy for you. And your brothers are right behind you.
I love you too.
Group hug!
Woo! I love you too. Are we ready? I'm not ready either. So Kevin and I met under a bit of a circumstance.
What kind of circumstance was it?
It was our divorced parents coming together and creating a blended family.
Yeah.
And he has treated me and called me his sister since day one. And he treats me no different than his brother, blood brother. And I lost my train of thought. So, obviously, Arline, I love and adore, and am so happy for the both of you. And congratulate you on your wonderful day. And it's been pretty phenomenal so far. So, hopefully I can congratulations to you both.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Kevin and Arline.
Here we are.
Stories.
No story.
Alright. So, remember one day, you know, me and mom just chilling, little baby Mike. And mom's like, where the fuck? Alright, can I? Language. She's like, where's Arline? Where's Arline? And she's just psycho calling everybody, like my mom does. And eventually she gets a hold of somebody who knows where Arline is. And she's like, oh, Arlene's out with Kevin. They're on a date. She's like, Kevin? I'm like, Mom, relax. You don't even know who it is.
That's what I said.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't need to kill him yet. So eventually, you know, Kevin calls her back. He's like, I want to take you and your daughter out on a date. So Kevin scrambled all the money he can get together to take my mom and my sister out on a date.
Scrap and pull.
So that's what that
Scramble.
That's what that was.
And he took her on a date, and mom came back, and I was like, she's not mad. I was like, okay, he might be a good guy. So Arline brought Kevin over to the house one day, and me and my brother, like, you bring any man in our house, since we've never had like a man figure in there. So we were tough on him at first, but now I'm glad I can call you a bro from the heart. And I love you to death. Love both y'all to death. And congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm Kevin's mother. And
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom! And Kevin is my miracle baby. If you don't know, he has a congenital heart defect, so everyone encourage him to stop smoking. I'll just say that. But they did not expect him to live, and they expected him to be on medicine for the rest of his life. And by 3 months, he was off medicine, and you would never even know it. Now, he did, when he was born, he did have a big old operation when he was, like, I don't know, a day old. And so on his back, he has this big scar. And of course, when he was this big, the scar took up half his back. So he loved to say that he was, you know, in a shark attack or a gang knife fight. He had many, many things. But the funnest thing about him is one day, one of the fun things, and I'm going to tell about your show and tell experience. And so Kevin, as you may know, is a very shy and retiring guy. And he's always been so ever since he was little. And so when he was in kindergarten, no, even pre-K, even before that, they had show and tell. And Kevin didn't remember because, you know, he's always scheduling and very meticulous. But he didn't remember to bring anything for show and tell.
You remember to bring something.
So when I went to pick him up, they said, Miss Steffler, we need to speak with you. And apparently he decided to just show and tell everything because he took his clothes off in front of the class. So we had to explain to him that, you know, while nudity is good, it's maybe not good in public, okay? So anyway, the point of telling you all this is that, Arline, you have a very extraordinary man here. And I am very glad that he's finally met someone that can put up with all of his creativeness. And you are matching him line for line. So you're a very good match for him, and I'm very, very happy to call you my daughter-in-law officially. I've always thought of you as my daughter. So I think that you are a very, very good match, and I'm very, very, very happy for you both. And so, salud.
Salud!
And I'm Debbie's husband, and I first met Kevin when he was, I think, about 13 or so, and he had this great hair. He was trying to grow it long, but it was actually going sideways, and was curly, and was very red, and I was like, should I tell him that he looks like Bozo the Clown, or is he just gonna figure it out on his own? Well, he eventually figured it out on his own, and achieved a much more stylish haircut, more like what we see today. Kevin and I have, I like to think that I showed him a thing or two on guitar, and which he promptly turned around and showed me about 1,600 things that I'll never learn how to do. He's a fantastic musician. He's a very talented guy, and the first time I met Arline and was introduced to Arline's family, basically, and Kevin knowing me, he said, look, here's the deal. They like Metallica a lot. And I said, well, I like them then. And I knew from that moment on that they were probably going to be really good for each other, and we're going to stick together for a long time. You guys have fought through so much together, and you've really struggled, and you've come out on the good end. And it's really happy. It makes me very happy to see somebody work so hard at something that you just know is love in there, and dedication, and friendship above all. And remember that, because a successful marriage, you really do need to be friends first and foremost, beyond anything else. And you are clearly that. So congratulations and many happy years together.
Thank you.
The interesting thing, when I met Kevin, we were both the same age. We're still the same age, as a matter of fact. I don't know how that worked out. But we were, thank you. Yeah, we were both young, hot-headed 12-year-olds, maybe. And we butted heads a lot, and we've been bros a lot. And Should I tell them our history? We got high together.
Hey!
Trying to play me out like as if my name was Sega, but I ain't going out like no punk. You used to one side and yo, I just might switch it up around. The fuck get down and put your head and then you wake up in the dawn of the dead. I'm coming to get ya, I'm coming to get ya. Spitting out lyrics, homie, I wet ya. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out, just need to jump around, jump around, jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up and get down. Get straight to the point. Get straight to the joint. And this guy's all making some points. I just want to see the whole crowd making some noise. Every time we go in the club, every time we go pulling us a ball. Jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump.
Gotcha.
Jump in the whip, jump on the stage, jump in the hotel, jump in the rave, jump in the nest and jump in the rave.
That was really, really good.
Everything has been great. It's been great over here. It's been great too. Love y'all.
Hey! Boomer! 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 Oh. Hey, Boomer with it dog. Hey, Boomer with it dog.
I almost teared up when they
You almost teared up. I definitely cried. Like.
So this one just goes pew 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 pew, all of them in the air, but I don't know what that one does. That one is a secret for me.
This is a secret right here. It's July the 4th. We definitely gonna pop them. I love you and Arline. I wish y'all much success for marriage.